So now that I got the bed frame back in and I took out the chair and all that stuff, typical routine before I get working on it, I have to remove the stuff and put back in the bed and things. But today we're going to build the mattress to the bedroom. And typical fashion, I want to use something I got laying around the house that I don't use too much anymore, and this is it. This is a I'll leave a link on it, but so you guys can see what it is. It's a foldable mattress. It's you know, like a guest type mattress, maybe even just for kids. But I'll leave a link. But this one is actually much thicker than my previous exercise mat that I had in the Element. And the Element, there was so little space. I didn't want to. I just wanted to go the absolute minimum. But this mansion, Sienna, has a lot more room, so I want to use this, which has a thicker padding. So, and it's thicker, and you can see it's just way too big. So I'm going to have to cut it down and try to make it fit. All right, so now that I got all the foam out, I could cut them down to size. You can see it's way too big. And, you know, I made this back part a little bit smaller, more narrow because of this part. So I'm trying to work around what space I have. So that adds to the challenge. And I want to maximize that door space. And let me show you what I mean. Door closed, I want to have the cushion go pretty much all the way over. I just need a little bit of a gap to get to things and that I might store right there. Like maybe I could put my phone there when I sleep at night. But it's not that big of a deal, even if I don't leave a gap, because that door opens up pretty easily. And plus, it's just foam. I can peel back the gap pretty easily to get what I want. So I want to be able to cut this down to size and make it contour to the shape of the door, the molding, the A-frame around here, and just try to make it contour as much as possible so that I can maximize the amount of cushion space that I have. So I took out the foam and I trimmed it down. You could see I just did it to the contour of the door to maximize how much space I have. And there's still a decent amount of room to get to whatever I need to get that might be in that pocket. So the front side's pretty straight. So now I just need to trim it down this area so that it fits the width of the bed. This is what it currently looks like right now. Fits pretty nice. So I'm going to use that extra foam to fill in the gaps when I do have it in bed mode. And it'll be used as a backrest back there when it's in bench mode. Look at what it's going to look like when all the pieces are in. This is in bed mode, and in bench mode it'll look like this. So you'll see we'll store the cushions back there like that. So now I need to put the cover back on and trim it down so that it looks halfway decent. All right, so for now, I'm just gonna leave this side part, you know, where I took out the foams. Just leave it dangling for right now. I decided to use the exact same padding. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I don't want to sew a brand new one for this. And for the back one, let me show you what I did is I just made this cut, and I'll show you what it looks like from the other side when it's all put in. The way it looks, and you can see for right now I just have it bent. I'll probably sew it up one day, not today, don't feel like it. So you can see this side, I just trimmed it. I cut it so that the folds will still work. I'm definitely going to have to sew that up because this cut will keep tearing if I don't. No doubt about that one. But I may not even do anything over here. Everything seems like it fits pretty well. It's nice and flush, and there's just a little bit of flap that goes over that no one really sees. And even on the other side, let's take a look at what it looks like on the other side. So even from this side, it actually doesn't look too bad at all. Here's the flap. It's not too bad at all. I'll probably just leave it. That way I don't have to sew as much, and I'll just sew that part that I need to over there. Sew the cushion for this side extension / backrest. And those I'm gonna have to sew a custom thing for. My shy son, it doesn't want to show his face, but he's taller than me. He's probably like 6'10"-ish. And this is in bench mode.
You said 6'10".
I mean 5'10", yes, sorry, not 6'10", 5'10". So a gajillion hours later, and I couldn't get the sewing machine to work, so I just did it by hand. It looks terrible, so please don't judge me on my sewing skills, but we'll put them in. There we go. And that's the way it'll look. Let's look from this. All right, so not super pretty, but it'll get the job done. All back to normal.